All right. Good evening, everyone. How are you? Can everyone hear me? Yeah, you can answer by using the chat box. Thank you. Okay. Yes. Okay. This is David again. Yeah, admin manager at Pre-Uni New College head office. Yeah. Thank you for joining us tonight for the Term for Education webinar. Yeah. As I promised, I organized another webinar this term, which is tonight, for our Year 5 parents whose child will sit for the exam next year, selective school exam, on 4th of May. And we just have around 5 months until the exam. So to be able to prepare for the exam successfully, yeah, it's time to buckle up and make the good study plan for the new year until the exam date. Yeah. Okay, so it's just a little housekeeping before I start. If you have any questions during the webinar, yeah, you can just leave your question on the chat box, and I will give more time to answer all your questions at the end of the session. So yes, and also we are recording this session for webinar. So after the session, yeah, you can watch it again and catch up any missing part. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Firstly, I'd like to big thanks for all your support. Very great support from our parents for their child study throughout the year at Pre-Uni New College. Yeah. So your ongoing support will lead your child to every success in the selective school exam. Yeah. So yeah, we have just 4 weeks for the last term, yeah, term 4. So let's finish out the year 2022, yeah, successfully and make for the good start, yeah, good study plan, good study preparation plan for the new year, yeah, from January, yeah, until the exam date. Yeah. So yeah, thank you again for all your great support, yeah, during this year. Yeah. Okay, I believe everybody has completed their child's selective school application, which was closed last Wednesday, 16 November. Yeah, so it's now closed. So now your child's primary school principal is checking and confirm your application details, and they will confirm by 9th of December with the selective education team at Department of Education. So they are doing it by online form or hard copy of the form if the students is in a private school. Yeah. So the private school students, yeah, they should submit the application, yeah, manually to the school principal, yeah, to get a confirmation. Yeah. And also after now the application is closed, so you can update your details if you wish. If you need to submit some extra support document, yes, you can do it, yeah, and you can update your application details. And also you can change your school choices. The closing date is until 11th of June. Yeah. So even after the exam, still you have a time to revise your school choice and make changes, yeah, before the due date, 11th of June. And also if you have any question, concern about your child's application, yeah, there is a messaging function in the dashboard. So you can just send a direct message to them and they will reply through the messaging system. built into the portal site. It's just log in and leave your message, and they will reply. Okay. Yeah, I got heaps of question about school score. Previously, the selective school placement score is combination of test mark and also the school assessment score. But this year, they're not going to use any school mark. The school will not provide any school mark. So, they said there was a lot of disruption still due to the pandemic. So they will not consider the school performance. So this next year, the old offer will be made on the basis of their test performance, test score only. Okay. So I just want to make sure. So we have to entirely focus on test performance. Okay. So the test format will remain the same. It will be paper-based test, all other multiple choice, plus one writing task, and it will be designed by the Cambridge Assessment from UK. So 4 sections: reading, mathematical reasoning, thinking skills, and writing. So there will be more than 105 multiple choice questions in 2 hours, followed by 30 minutes writing task. I asked to the unit about the weighting of each test component, and they officially reply with this figure, with this pie chart, just shows the relative weighting of each test component. The reading will cover 25%, mathematical 25%, thinking skill 35%, and writing mark will contribute 15%. So as you can see, thinking skill is very important test. And also the writing is also very important. So around 40% will be English reading and writing. There is no school mark, only the test mark. Okay, another pie chart showing the level of competition in the selective school exam. This is based on this year's exam, 2022. So every year, more than 15,000 students will sit the placement test to get an offer from one of the selective school year 7 places, total 4,253. So this means only the top 27% of applicants got a chance to get in. So top 27%. And also new equity placement policy will take maximum 20%, but in this year, around 2% of the places were offered to the special group, like disadvantaged group. So to be able to get in for the general population, they should reach at least top 25% to get in the selective school. That's the situation. I just want to feel everybody feel serious about the exam. It's not easy. Okay, let's recap all the key dates for the next year selective school exam. So once your application has been successfully confirmed, you will get the test authority letter in late April. They said by 20th of April. All the parents and students who apply for this test should receive the test authority letter that contains the students' testing center and test information yeah, all the advice about the exam. So yeah, that's the test authority letter, kind of confirmation. And the exam date, 4th of May, just one day, centralized big test day in all New South Wales government school. And if there is something happen on the exam date or near the exam date, like sickness, accident, some incident, they require parents lodge the illness and misadventure request form so that they can consider the special condition that prevent the high performance in the test. And as I mentioned before, you can change your school choices until 11th of June. Still, your portal website will allow you to log in and update your school choices. So after the exam, we can discuss about the most possible, most reasonable school choices again. And during July, they will start the selections. So each selective school will organize selection committees, and all members will meet to select their students who are eligible to get in for their school. So the unit will release the outcome in August next year. So parents will be notified by email about their child's outcome. And you can log in and you can find out the results. Okay, another most frequently asked question was, is there any past paper available? Yes. Previously, they didn't disclose any past papers, but from last year, the selective education team is releasing the recent selective school exam papers. So you can check out on their website and you can find out the most recent one, which is 2022 one. This year's one. So when you have check all the question type, you will notice it's quite challenging, especially reading. There are lots of reading stimulus that makes some time consuming. That's why our selective trial test exam is feel hard for the new students. We just maintain the same difficulty as an actual exam. So in general, all tests is around medium to hard level. Especially the reading test would be the hardest level because of the heaps of reading tasks they need to tackle, overcome, which was time consuming. And then you can check out the mathematical reasoning paper and also the thinking skill paper. It's quite similar to our STTC format. And just to check them out. It's recently updated with the new 2022 exam papers. So if possible, probably we may analyze 2021 and 2022 test paper for any differences, and we may produce some sort of guide video, if possible. I will try, and then let you know. But basically, quite similar to the STTC. So I just want to update our 2022 selective school outcome. I'm very proud. So many success stories I want to share. So overall, we got 63 James Rules now, which is outstanding. More than 50% of our students got a James Rules Agricultural High School offer. So they will start their secondary year 7 study from New Year. Yeah. I just want to congratulate them again. Yeah, very good result. Yeah. So total we got over 1,032 students got an offer for the Selective school placement. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, as always, after the exam, after the outcome, we communicate with our students and parents to get good feedback. Every year it happens. We just congratulate them and then share the experience and then feedback of our course. And it'll just to shape the more upgraded, better course structure for the pre-uni course, also for our year 5 students and parents. So we just made some short video just summarizing their feedback about their experience in this year's exam. Yeah. They got very good results. They all, top 10 selective schools. Yeah, got an offer from those good schools. And then, we asked a lot of questions, and then they gave us lots of good feedback or opinion and then experience. Yeah. So it'll be quite short video, but I want to share with you. Yeah, so let's play the video for you. Yeah, how they prepared for the test. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I better turn up my microphone. Yeah.
I prepared for the selective test by tutoring and revising questions that Pre-Uni gave me. For example, for the review for the questions in the SDC, I printed them out and then I just reviewed them so to make sure I can get those questions correct.
I think the most important part of preparing is definitely just like going to like tutoring centers like Pre-Uni. I think was probably the one that helped me the most. And also, my mom, she got me like stacks of like just books for studying, like maths books, English, thinking skills.
Of course, preparing a selective test is involving a great lot of studying, focusing, devoting most of your time to, pen and paper. My dad taught me most of the concepts, and we bought a lot of practice papers to do, and we did that practically every single day, and that's what I did until the selective test.
I usually just reviewed after every STDC test, and with the WEMT, I've been able to adapt to different situations and questions.
Me and my parents actually have this thing, it's called MAP. It's an acronym called MAP. M is for motivation, so for the test, I had to have this sort of motivation to, I want to get into, for example, a good school. And A is for analyze, so for Pre-Uni, each time after I did a test, I'd be told what I did good. I could see what I did good and what I did bad, so I could work on my weaknesses. And P was practice and keep practicing for the test.
Basically, I studied around 2 to 3 hours a day.
For the selective test, I kind of just revised the questions that were harder for me in the test during the review time in STDC.
A lot of studies, but my parents kept it a bit of studies and a bit of fun, so that way I could get the most out of my learning and remember it all.
I just mainly did Pre-Uni, and the Pre-Uni ASAT helped me a lot. The WMT helps you develop the skills for what you need to look after, what you need in the selective test, and the STTC trial courses. They try to replicate the style of the selective test, so that you can better watch out for the questions in the selective test and the types of questions there are and how to approach them.
I did lots of materials, lots of tests, and I reviewed them thoroughly. Normally, after doing the test, I reviewed it with my parents,
and I had some foundation books as well from Pre-Uni.
I prepared myself with books and textbooks.
I mostly did like lots of studying. I read books and I just kept on practicing each and every question.
I didn't really do all the work, it was just Pre-Uni helping me along the way.
Okay. Yeah, what a lovely children here. Yeah. I really thanks for all their support and effort for their success. And yes, yeah. Now it's your child's turn. Yeah. Let's make another successful year next year. Yeah. By providing lots of support for their study and for the final exam. Yeah. Okay. So yes. So as you know, the Pre-Uni New College has very well organized program for the selective school placement test. And as you can see, our WMT course, which is quite strong foundation course in all essential test curriculum with all types of exam questions with STTC. And also we will utilize the long summer, January summer school holiday to make them maintain their current achievement level. And all the cyber school services will be available to support their child in all aspects, including additional practice questions and all the solution guide videos and materials. Yeah. And there will be another ASAT next year before the exam, which is quite useful. And we got very good feedback about ASAT, and students will measure their achievement level again just before the exam. It may help parents to revise their school choices as well. So WMT, STTC, and special summer courses and ASAT will be available until the exam. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yes, there are many small coaching schools, online, offline. I know that. They're always claiming that they have the best outcome, best students, best tutoring. Yeah. But their problem is that they cannot produce the large enough performance data and accurate exam analysis information because they only cater a very small number of students just around their area. So on the other hand, we cater several thousand students every year, and we have a very robust system to manage it and also analyze the large scale of students' performance and test data, test information in a wide range of levels. So top achievers group provide lots of feedback after the exam that we incorporate to another next year's exam. So from top students to standard group, we have all the reasonable courses structure. So that's why we provide, every term we provide most up-to-date exam information and produce lots of practice questions. So, and also we try to make the most accurate advice for the exam, and we really want to maximize our success rate every year. Okay. So in summer, we will make use of whole 3 weeks starting from New Year. So in January, we will start from 4th of January, starting after short Christmas break. Yes, all students will return to their study from 4th of January. Until 20th of January, there are 3 weeks we can utilize, and it's a very ideal time to revise or all the essential topics for the exam topics. And also students who are a bit standard, it's time to upgrade to the next level. It's upper level. Yeah. Utilizing all the January holiday time will make a big difference. Yeah. Once the new term starts, yeah, it's very hard to, do the school work and pre-uni work together. So all the work was not finished by the end of this year. It's time to utilize, make use of January holiday time. So for those students who want to maximize their study during holiday time, January, first week from 4 to 6 of January, it will be writing week, 3-day writing, special writing workshop, just focusing on the main exam topics in writing section, from the past papers and also all the possible topics they may face in the real exam. So we will discuss about the best writing skills, how to plan the writing, and how to analyze the writing task and make the good start, make the good ending. So 3 days. And for the second week, it will be a major foundation course, including reading, mathematics, and thinking skills. So they can do all 3 subjects, or if they can choose 1 or 2, if they have just some specific area who are weak in that area, they can choose a subject. So it will be available for 5 days. And the last week, 16 to 20, that's for the STTC. So the STTC will resume from 16th of January. So during January holiday, they can attempt 5 sets of tests. So with all the revised update test paper will be ready now. So that's our plan for the summer holiday period, and it's highly recommended for students who haven't done the STTC. It's time to start from January holiday course, or if they need some more revision, the final revision, or just to refine all the exam topics, you can utilize the summer holiday time. Yes. Okay. So summer STTC, summer holiday selected trial test course will cover 5 sets of tests, which is starting from test 27 to test 32. It's a 5 tests. So the vocab list will be available to download from Monday, 9th of January, so that they can build up the vocabulary skill. And also every day after each set of tests, our STTC review service, which we are calling it STTC challenge, will open. So every day after the exam, they need to go to cyber school, and we try all the questions they got wrong in mathematical reasoning and thinking skill. That's the plan. And yes, we will start Term 1 course from Saturday, 21st of January. So it will be 11 weeks. So this is the last term before the exam, and this is the last chance to build a solid foundation for the exam. So 11 weeks, before the Easter break begins. After the Easter break, it will be term 2, and in week 2, yes, there's an actual exam. So we have 11 weeks solid foundation study chance using term 1 period. So year 6 WMT course is very well organized course, especially for the selective school exam, and it will cover all required exam topics. Reading, writing, mathematical reasoning, and thinking skills. So the cyber school's work is very important. We provide lots of resources for the WMT study, and everybody should be aware of all cyber school services. Weekly activity, some every fortnight. You need to make use of all cyber school services. And the selected trial test course will be continued until the exam date. So in term 1, you can finish another 5 sets of selective trial tests. Yes. And it become more realistic level. Yeah. Until this term, it's quite challenging, but from term 1, it will be more realistic level so that we can assess more accurately. So, and all the new types of question is already included in the trial test papers. So for the trial test, we have 5 tests in summer, 11 exams, another 5 tests in term 1, and there's one race set in early April, and probably we may make use of the autumn STTC, as autumn holiday. We have 5 days, so if they need more practice in the STTC, yes, we will provide additional 5 tests. So total how many? 5, 5. So 15 questions, 15 tests. Okay. Yeah. And also the STTC also provide lots of cyber school resources. So please be aware of all these important cyber school study materials, and then you need to make use of all the available services. Yeah. And many parents asking when will be the second ASET day. We are still get a confirmation from our testing venue. Yes, we need more testing venue for the second ASET, because usually the second ASET we got around nearly 50% more registration compared to the first ASET. So we need to organize all the testing venue. So we are planning for the ASET, second ASET, to be held on 2nd April. Just planning for the 2nd April for the second ASET. Okay. So it will be quite realistic exam papers, and it will be quite useful to assess your child's the actual position and figure out which area should be more focused on, according to the result. And probably we may discuss about the school choices again for the final decision. Okay, so registration will be available from February, which is the term 1. So once we finalize all the schedule, yes, we will let you know by email. And also you can check out our ASET website for any update during that time. Okay. So yes, every student has a potential, whether they are standard at the moment, just stays middle, or everybody has a very good potential. I know our students are very good students. They have a very good talent, and depending on their willingness to push more, they can improve their performance. You don't have to be tempted by other coaching school, like they have a very shortcut, very medical way to improve in shorter time. Do not attempt by that. We have to maintain our current study cycle and plan and take care of our students, on a regular basis. So your entire support is very important. Mentally, physically, we need to take care of their studies until the exam. And lots of motivation and encouragement will lead their motivation. They will try their best to push up more. And also we will try our best to encourage them to reach their full potential by the end of the course. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, let's check out all the questions from our parents. Okay, heaps of questions. Start from the beginning. Yeah. Is the selective test online? No, it will be paper test, not online. Next year, May 4th, the exam will be paper test, like our STTC. Okay. Is there any process if students get sick or COVID on the test day? Yes, in that case, you need to submit the illness and misadventure form, which is available on the website, the Selective School Education website, and you need to lodge within within a week. Yeah? And you need to attach all the support documents like doctor certificate, any support document, and then they will use the NAPLAN result. Yeah. They will make use of the NAPLAN performance. That's why NAPLAN is very important. Mainly NAPLAN. If the NAPLAN is not available, they may organize some special IQ test to assess their eligibility. Okay, it seems like STTC is single choice. No, STTC is multiple choice, like actual exam. Yeah. Reading 30 questions in 40 minutes or a multiple choice, and 35 mathematical reasoning or a multiple choice, and 40 thinking single questions. They're all multiple choice questions. Yeah, so. What is the equity places? From this year, they are introducing new policy called equity placement policy. They want to consider some special group like a disadvantaged group, like disability, averaging, and students who live remote areas or some disadvantaged areas. They want to consider some priority in selecting the selective places. They said maximum 20%, but actually to be eligible to get in as a equity placement policy, they need to reach a certain level of exam performance, exam score. Yeah, otherwise it's not eligible. That's why this year only 2% students got an offer as an equity placement policy. Yeah. Okay, and the next question. Sorry, I need to scroll down again. Too many additional questions again. Sorry. Oh my God. Yeah. How can I stop this? I think I need to go to the previous page. Yeah. Yeah. Do they test in their own public school? I think most likely, yes. Yeah. Like this year, yeah. For the private school students, they will be assigned to allocate to some specific testing center. But for the public school students, it will be mainly their own school. Yes. Do we have any cutoff marks to enter into selective school? Yes. In July, when the selection committee meet, each selective school has the selection panel, the selection committee. So they will use the score, test score, calculated by the Cambridge assessment, and they will use the score to choose the students. Yes, but they don't disclose any score to parents. Yeah, that's the problem. So to get an idea, they need to practice with STTC. We have very reliable exam data according to the previous students' outcome and the STTC performance. We can analyze how much they need to achieve in the STTC to get in some specific schools. Yes. So I highly recommend to do the STTC, who haven't done yet. So if you have any specific question, I don't mind to receive your email. So my email address is david@newcollege.com.au. david@newcollege.com.au. Okay. So depending on your child's STTC performance and the position, I may have better idea about possible schools. Yes. So since last September, October, November, I got heaps of parents meeting, one-to-one meeting, and we discussed about the selective school choices at that time. So. Okay. Some specification from Andy. If students achieve top 15% in the STTC, can he or she make it to James Roos? Top 15% is not enough to get into St. James Roos. Every year we have around 65 to 70 students who got an offer from James Roos, and usually the STTC position is less than top 5%. So it's quite challenging school. And how many students in Pre-Uni might be in top 10 selective schools? According to this year's outcome, we got 63 in James Roos, 82 in Broken Hill. So top 10 means maybe around more than 800. What is ASAT? Where is the test? ASAT, we already the first ASAT in last September. And the next ASAT will be in April next year. That is to provide parents about their child's current level based on the actual selective school exam test. So they will simulate the actual exam day with the same test timetable and try the realistic level of exam question developed by Pre-Uni New College, and it provide quite detailed performance report so that they can measure their readiness for the exam. So it's a good to try. And once the ASAT schedule has been confirmed, yes, I will let you know, all of you. So school result. What is the rating of the school result? No, there is no school mark. Please be aware of that. There is no school mark. It will be based on the test performance. Yes, we got more than 1,000 students who got an offer from 2022 exam. Yes, 1,032. Yes, my email address is correct, david@newcollege.com.au. To get into James Roos or any other top selective school, do they need all top 10% in the performance report? Most likely, but not always. Even the James Roos, I remember there is a student who got top 15% in the writing test, or top 10%. So we cannot say that all top 10%. But top 10% means students are between from the top to lowest 10%. So the position is very important, from the top or bottom. So you cannot just rely on the test performance report. It just provides vague information. Your child is in top 10%, top 25%, top 50%. Yeah, there is no position or any indication of the rank or score. That's why I recommend STTC instead. Yeah, that provide all the information, position, score, and rank. Sorry. When we will get the result of selective placement test? Okay, the exam is 4th of May, and you will get an outcome notification in mid-August. Yeah, in mid-August, you will get an email from Selective School Education team. Yeah. Then you need to log into the application website and check the outcome. Yeah. How many eventually got offers from the selective schools? Yeah, there are 4,273 places. So they will choose 4,273 places, students, yeah, from the exam. Yeah. Yes, my child said for the first day said, and is there any idea about the school? Yeah, yes, you already applied with your school choices. If you're not sure, yes, you can discuss with me or about student advisor and whether your school choice is correct. Yeah. And also we can revise again after the second exam. Yeah. How much to the ACE? The ACE schedule hasn't been confirmed for the next year. So once it's confirmed, including the testing venue and fee and registration due date, yeah, you can find out later. Yeah. How many times can you change school preferences? You can change as many as you like, but before 11th of June. Okay. So there is no limit for the change of or update your details, but there is some specific date you need to follow. Yeah. School choices you can change until 11th of June. Yeah. And for any details in your child's school or anything, it should be done before you get the test authority letter, which is end of April. Yeah? Yeah. After that, you cannot change any details. And if you still need to change, you need to contact directly to the selective school unit. Yeah. Maybe you can just send a message through the messaging function in the portal website. Yeah. Is there, if there are only 105 questions, how much does one question equal to? Yeah. So, yeah, every question will be just 1 mark, but to make the standard score, they will scale the mark, like I said. The ACET mark is also scaled mark, and each test has different weight: 25% from the reading, 25 mathematics, 35 thinking skills, and 15% from the writing test. So it will be weighted and then combined into 1 mark. It will be out of 120 mark internally, but they don't disclose to the parents. Okay. Yeah, so the second ACET will be the last. It will be just 1 month before the exam, and that's the last ACET. Some parents already booked for the summer course and they want to change the session. Yes, you can change the session by calling us or email us. We have primary@ucollege.com.au email. That's for all general inquiry about course booking. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The ACET information slide, I don't know what he or she is talking about, but anyway, the ACET schedule hasn't been confirmed. So we are planning for the early April exam date for the second exam, but all other details will be announced at the beginning of term 1. Okay. Can you also explain the reserve concept in the result? The reserve. Yeah. So when you got an outcome, it contains your school choices and the outcome of each school. So it can be offer, reserve, unsuccessful, or not applicable. Yeah. Offer means congratulations, you got an offer from this school. Reserve means your child hasn't got an offer at this time, but your child is in reserve list. Because not all of the offered students will confirm, accept their offer. So if there are any vacancies, they will process the reserve list according to the reserve band. So that if your child got reserve, that means there is another indication about band, reserve band, band A, B, C, D, E. Yeah, so 5 band. So the band just indicate the general idea about the possibility to get a late offer. So band A, that group is the most prompt group, from the. So I don't know how many students will got band A reserve, but most likely they will get an offer, subsequent offer in 1 or 2 months, like September or October. Band E is nearly no hope. It should be at least band A or B to get a chance to get in late. From the past years, what % of ranking will my child need to be in STTC for Sydney Boys High School? I can say that top 15% will be quite enough position to get a Sydney Boys High School. Yes, around 15. Yeah. Okay. So for the reserve, usually after the outcome, they just show the current reserve process based on for each selective school. So there's a reserve list. Maybe I can show you. Currently they are still processing the reserve. Okay, maybe I can go to the website. Reserve. Okay. Maybe I can share this one with you or share screen on. Maybe this one. This one is correct. It's a reserve. So as you can see, from band A to band F. But this is not accurate. They said B maybe within 2 months. Let's have a look at the current status. Broken Hill. One of the students who got it band BD got a late offer. Still band A or band B. Transfer to band E. Okay. So they normally publish this kind of reserve process list for parents whose child got a reserve band, and this has been updated on 15th November, which is last week. So this week it should be slightly changed, but anyway, that's the way they just provide the information about reserve. Okay. Okay, a summer course is available for all pre-uni branches, but depending on the branch, they may offer some courses might not be available. please approach your preferred branch, Pre-Uni branch, and find out the summer course schedule. Yeah. So the information I shared was just based on head office, trusted head office schedule. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Too many questions. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, my email is open to everybody. So please email me for any question about your child's selective school application, and yeah, I will try to reply as early as possible. Okay? Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah. So if I have time, maybe I will organize another webinar with any new update. So please stay up to date, and please don't miss out any text message or email from us. Yeah. I will keep you updated. Yeah. Thank you very much, and then I will see you in the next webinar. Thank you.